Blammo!
And welcome to the BSB Podcast number 2. We have no name. This is Dave Plow of the Dead Eights.
It's Mick Barton of the Ex-Presents coming at you live from my palatial Carmel estate, which means it's just as big as your house, probably smaller, but I pay way more in property tax.
We're in a room right now that's about the size of my shower. You've got the number 1 pick overall. What are you looking at?
Well, like the rest of the world, I'm trying to decide whether Arian Foster's a one-year wonder or whether Donovan McNabb can actually keep people from throwing 9 or 10 in the box at Adrian Peterson.
Let's see. I would highly suggest picking up Chris Johnson at this point.
I'd pick up Chris Johnson, but, I mean, I know he's fast. He's really, really fast. But can he run around the 11 guys they're putting in the box because no one is scared of Matt Hasselbeck?
Are you saying Matt Hasselbeck cannot throw the ball anymore?
I'm saying that he can throw the ball to the other team better than any other quarterback, save for anyone who started in the playoffs for the Bears.
Now, who's got the number 2 pick in our league? Do you know?
I have no idea. I don't care. I mean, after me, it really doesn't matter. I think you're number 3.
I'm number 3,
which is where
overall.
you're placed in our division. Has Seth Garrett ever won the league?
Yes, he has.
Have you ever won the league?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever had a finals appearance?
No.
You've never had a finals appearance?
No.
How long has this league been going on? I love history
12
lessons.
years.
12 years and no history and no finals appearances.
That's correct.
A lot of playoffs?
Yeah, okay amount.
Okay, you've made the playoffs a few times.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So people here should listen to you because you're kind of an authority on this league.
Yeah, a little bit. I know a thing.
Well, who would you think of with you're picking number 3? Who would you think of to pick? Who's
for me
your
at number 3 spot? I think I'm going to take whoever you don't. 3 top running
Well,
backs.
all right. Assume that Adrian Peterson and Arian Foster are gone because they likely will be.
Right. Well, then I will have to think about it.
Think about it.
I don't know. I have spent most of my time wondering if Chris Johnson will ever make it to training camp.
Yes. Well, maybe we should hold out from this show, but since no one's paying and no one's watching or listening,
let's look at some of the teams. What are you expecting out of, say, 4-time champion Overkill? What do you see them doing?
4-time champion. I think they're picking a little bit later in the draft than normal, so I'm thinking he goes quarterback.
Double quarterback.
Dual
quarterback formation.
Yes, a dual quarterback. It was popularized by Willie, but I think in this day and age, you cannot underestimate the power the quarterback has.
Well, you brought up somebody that I'm kind of interested in. That would be Willie. The team is bust. Team is not named after him being a cop.
No.
It's named after those sweater pillows, which rival those of his wife's.
I mean, you say you make fun of Willie Ray a lot, but isn't your mom and your dad ardent supporters of his team?
It does appear that Mary Mike is a fan of busts. So,
like my question is, can Willie make it through the entire draft without passing out?
I'm sure he'll make it without passing out, but that's not as good of a question as can Travis make it through the entire draft without falling out of his chair.
I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of unknown running backs that, well, he should know if he were actually paying attention to a draft guide, ESPN, even CBSSportsline.com, our host site.
Oh, what about Team Laptop?
Team Laptop. Ricker?
Yes.
You called him. Why do you refer to this person as Ricker? You got Ricker out of what is his God-given name? Ricardo?
I really don't know. I think it's Ricky Ray.
Ricky Ray. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he's the guy who comes in. It looks like he's got like some kind of beautiful mind algorithm for picking players, but it always tells him to take Steven Jackson.
I expect him to go Tron at some point. He's going to get his football guys program out. He's going to set up some sort of thing that puts him into it, and he's going to end up fighting on neon bikes.
That would be awesome. All right, so breaking it down, we got the draft in about 10 days.
10 days.
10 days from today.
10 days away. 9 days away from your draft.
Yes.
10 days away from the big-time BSB.
Going into the Friends of Police yet again to get $1.25 bottled beers.
Buy the bartender a drink. There's a big hullabaloo this year with the draft, with the new player
hullabaloo?
coming in, Logan being the new one. And the big deal is that this is the first year that the patriarch of the family, Larry Garrett, has admitted he has 3 sons.
Wow, 3 sons.
He still won't name Logan.
I'm sure.
He refers to him as
the kid.
The kid. But I assume if Logan can get in the playoffs, he might get a name.
Maybe he'll even play catch with him at some point.
I got nothing else to say. You got anything else you want to end with?
Let's just say that if for anyone who's listening, hoping to get some kind of idea of who I'm going to pick, their first name starts with A.
All right, well, that's it for the Deadites. This is DP Ash.
This is the motherfucking Doc Hardcore ex-presidents.
And we're going to call that a wrap. Catch you guys probably just before or just after the draft.
Just before.
So,
maybe even during. Who knows?
Probably just before or just after the draft.
Just before.
So,
maybe even during. Who knows?